Hi, I'm Peter Stephen. I'm the Vice President and General Manager of the Radiology Business Unit at NDSsi. We're here at RSNA at the Dome by NDSsi booth, and I have a handful of things I'd love to talk to you about. 10 years ago, Dome introduced the first medical imaging flat panel. At that time, we knew that calibration was important, and in fact, automated calibration would really make a difference in your ability to use and deploy flat panel displays. To calibrate a display, DICOM recommends that you put up a gray screen with DICOM test targets and measure with a photometer from the center of the display. To do it automatically, you need to make a compromise. You either need to compromise where, when, or how you're going to do that calibration. We felt that compromising the where and how was wrong, so instead, we compromised the when and decided to do this in the factory where we could carefully control the calibration. There we use a high-precision, mistraceable photometer in a carefully controlled environment to get the most precise DICOM measurements we can. That characterization is then stored in the flat panel, along with the DICOM lookup tables for our calibration. So when the display ships, it is absolutely perfect DICOM out of the box and ready for your use. The question is, how will it perform over time? Well, earlier this year, a research paper done at MD Anderson Medical Center gave us some new data. MD Anderson has used Dome displays for a very long time, and they had displays that were as much as 10 years old, 30,000 hours of operation. And they demonstrated that there was no difference in the conformance and calibration from those very early displays 10 years ago to very current displays. That new displays were behaving just as well as the older displays. That in fact, it was the right way to calibrate your display. Absolutely, precisely in the factory. We've talked about the right calibration. Now I'd like to talk to you about some of our other unique features of Dome displays. We focus on pristine images for the radiologist. We want this to be the best possible display of your diagnostic image. So we have minimized our bezels so that they're narrow and thin, non-reflective, and they don't generate any noise or distractions. No LEDs flashing in your face, nothing like that. We also don't put any reflective glass across the display because we feel that that also is disruptive, and the ACR agrees, recommending against any use of protective glass unless absolutely necessary. This allows us to give you clean displays, clean images, but also clean design. Very efficient, very smooth, no fans, no other noise sources. It's a wonderful display. And I'd like to show you some of our new products. One new product in particular that's an embodiment of all of these. This is the S10. This is our new 10 megapixel display product. It's an embodiment of all of our design ideals. Clean, sleek bezels, small and inobtrusive display, and yet at the same time gives you a full 30-inch view for ideal back-to-back chest wall viewing in mammography. It's an ideal and new display that we expect to release early in 2011. Not only does it include the basic functionality that is typical of Dome display, but there's no reflective glass surfaces, there are no shiny display components. Even an LED we've added just to notify you that MQSA is necessary is subtly placed under the bezel so that it has to cast a discrete light on the countertop and not actually distract you from your task. You can simply push a button and MQSA procedures can begin, and you can move on with your reads. And this is part of our view of efficient design, of quality design, and part of what you've come to know from the Dome product family. So thanks for stopping by. For more information, visit us at www.ndssi.com/Dome. Thank you.